the NBA on 2K Sports. Welcome. This game features two teams who really hit the board, rebounding hard. What a fight it's going to be, Clark, tonight on the glass.
You know, that's always one of the key stats in any basketball game. Who can dominate the glass? Who can control the glass? Boxing out going to be critically important in this one.
Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. The forwards are Hayward and Washington. Kelly Oubre out there with LaMelo Ball. And it's Williams at the pivot, manning the middle. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And how exciting it must be to have LaMelo Ball, Clark, on your team.
Kevin, clearly one of the most exciting guards in the league. The anticipation was through the roof for Ball, and needless to say, I think he's lived up to it.
Now, here's Clarkson. Pocket 6. He can't get that one, and Charlotte will come the other way. Hayward outside. Here's Ball. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Ball's got 5 now.
Boy, that's a nice effort from Ball in the paint that time, working hard to find a way to get that shot off.
Right side, Williams. Oubre outside. Connects from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
To the paint. Can they get it? And Markkanen throws it down.
You know, when Markkanen's in this deep, he should be dunking it every time. I like to see him use his size like that.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Oubre up top. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Sexton. Left side, Clarkson. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Williams. The Hornets have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Ball, the pass to Williams, and that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul. Horton Tucker's checked in for Utah. Washington finds Williams. 6 to shoot. A shot by Hayward, wide open, and another 3 for Charlotte.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. Big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
Shrugs off the contact and dunks it. He'll go to the free throw line.
Oh, incredible effort from Clarkson on that play. Willing to give everything to make it an N1 opportunity.
The Jazz shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
Now here's Markkanen. Following the miss by LaMelo Ball. Markkanen against Hayward. Clarkson for 3. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. LaMelo Ball picks one up. It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart, and we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
That was silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
Now the pass to Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Boy, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. He's got a little mean streak in him, too, which I like.
Here's Olynyk. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Clarkson outside. Good on the three-point shot.
You know, Clarkson really working on his range, and defenses better wise up to it.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. 6-point lead. Takes a three. That shot is off. And it's Utah the other way. The shot's good from Horton Tucker.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And Ball slams it in.
Boy, he's an incredible ball handler. At 6'7", LaMelo can get space for his shot practically anytime he wants to.
And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Inside, it's tipped. Clarkson outside. Launches a three. Rebound by Williams. Here's Ball into the lane, and Ball slams it in.
Hey, this mix of agility, instinct, athleticism, Ball able to drive right in.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Charlotte Hornets. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be right back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hornets.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me, not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Setting the floor for the Hornets. Aladon is out there with Terry Rozier. Then there's Cody Martin. And it's Richards in at the 5 down low. The Jazz making a switch here. Toscano Anderson's checked in.
One of the things Rozier does best, attack, going right at guys.
And for Terry Rozier, all of his efficiency numbers are way up the last couple years. Here's a guy who was just 37% from the field during his time in Boston.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, you may not know this, but Gordon Hayward was a 2-time Indiana State singles champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than basketball, but I've always loved hoops more. Thankfully, I was able to grow throughout high school to get to the frame I have now. He has certainly filled out in the NBA. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he sure has. He's been a terrific player to watch and follow. The injury is significant, but he continues on. David, thanks.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. No good on the 3. And the numbers of Terry Rozier. As you mentioned, they're getting better bit by bit, Greg.
Scary Terry's three-point shooting is way up. That helps big time. With experience, Rozier isn't forcing things offensively, becoming a much better decision maker.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
For the Hornets, they have the memory of 2 straight play-in game losses hanging over their heads. That's a tough way to end any season. It should be fuel and motivation for them.
Pass to Aladon. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Clark, do you think losing a play-in game 2 years in a row has a lasting effect?
Oh, I think it definitely does, Kevin. Has to leave a bad taste in your mouth. To come so close to being part of the playoffs like the Hornets have is tough to handle and swallow. But it also, on the flip side, can serve as great motivation.
He gets that one.
Boy, Dunn is fantastic at moving the ball around, finding teammates with ease.
Here's Rozier, pass to Richards. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
Here's Abaji. Here's the lob to the hoop. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Quarter two, and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Rozier with the ball. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Terry Rozier, that 2019 sign and trade changed his career.
You know, going from Boston to Charlotte, Scary Terry got an increased role with the Hornets, and sometimes that's all a player needs. He became a starter there, doubled his scoring average, and it was really a hand-in-glove fit for Rozier.
Here's Dunn. Plays it up off the glass. Dunn's got his second basket of the game.
Dicing up the defense with his speed, Chris Dunn has extraordinary handles.
And Rozier, here we go.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Nick Richards. That's his first foul. So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 1:48 left here in the second, and a miss there off the inbound. Charlotte leading by 6. Here's Washington. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
You know, Washington brings terrific strength to his inside game. He plays with quite a bit of force and fought his way into that shot.
Here's Sexton, and he lays it straight in.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Hayward passes to Washington, and it's good for 2. Washington's got 9.
Well done by Hayward on the assist that time. He's able to spot a wide open teammate because he plays with his head up.
Sexton attacking. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Olynyk. Wide open. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Olynyk's got his first basket.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Ball with a wide open look. Cans it from downtown. And the Hornets lead by 9.
Boy, making it look very easy. Ball has been unguardable tonight.
Clarkson dishes to Markkanen. Crafty move, and Markkanen throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
How about that? Flying high to send that one down. And you know what? When you've got the athleticism and explosion of a player like that, bigger guys are still at your mercy.
And here is Ball. Down low. Rob. And so it's Charlotte in control. Thank you, David, for that interview.
34, the away team, 43.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
We've got Olynyk. He's out there with Lowry Markkanen. And it's Horton Tucker in at the point. That's the group right now for Utah. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
And it's Ball penetrating, and Ball slams it in.
Well, that sudden burst by Ball is so effective, zipping in before the defense can react.
And there's the bucket for Markkanen.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
Hayward looking around. And the pass to Washington. The kick out to Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's blocked. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Jazz trail by 7. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Olynyk sets a screen for Markkanen. What a terrific move that was. Markkanen's got 5 points now this quarter.
A big boost to their chemistry when Markkanen is operating the pick and roll that well. Teams need their bigs to master that set.
And Ball slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Charlotte leading by 7.
And we've seen it for years. Despite their regular season success, the Jazz just unable to make much noise in the playoffs. Credit the front office for coming to terms with it and pivoting to a rebuild while they could get top value for their stars.
Deep 2 from Clarkson. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. And Markkanen can give you, Greg, a solid defensive effort at both the 3 and the 4.
And Kevin, many thought Markkanen was a defensive liability, but give him credit, worked hard to prove he wasn't. And while not a superb defender, he has become a plus defender for this team.
The Hornets shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
Here's Markkanen, and the layup falls. Markkanen's got 9 points now in the quarter.
So much fun watching Markkanen catch fire like this. He's a capable, efficient scorer who does it at a high rate.
Here's Ball. Here he goes. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
He's guarded by Williams. The Hornets pull it in. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Boy, it's great seeing ball finish with strength like that, showing off the athleticism with that rim-rocking throwdown.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. Jazz trail by 13. Now here's Dunn. Fontecchio tried to bank it in, but he misses. Passes it to Rozier. 1:09 left in the third quarter of the game. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Here's Toscano Anderson. Here's Azubuike. The rebound by Richards.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
A steal. And the Jazz pushing it up now. The shot misses. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. And now here's Rozier, the fast break chance. Pass to Thor. Tries again. Outside Martin. Now Rozier. Here's the floater. Well, through three-quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Setting the floor for the Hornets, they've got Cody Martin. Maladon is out there with Terry Rozier. And it's Thor in at the four-man position.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
Here's Martin. The rebound by the Jazz. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Thor takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Gay passes to Toscano Anderson. He kicks it to Azubuike. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. For Charlotte, they might be the most electric team, Clark, in the NBA. Young and very exciting.
Yeah, I agree, Kevin. I mean, they're extremely potent, and they are exciting to watch. LaMelo Ball, oh, man, he can do just about everything. The Hornets, a lot of fun to watch for sure.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. Sexton attacking. Out to Clarkson. That three off the mark.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Clarkson, and that one is hammered home.
Elevating like a rocket booster, Clarkson likes to get into the paint and finish at the rim.
Here's Oubre. Can't hit from in close.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Clarkson finds Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down.
Not just a scorer. Clarkson is very willing to dish it when a teammate's open.
Ball from long range. Drains the three-pointer. Ball's got 25 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Outside for Sexton. Drops in the tray.
Good to see Sexton knock it down from deep. A shot he needs to add to his arsenal.
Pass to Washington. He dishes it to Williams. And the slam by Williams.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Here's Markkanen, and Utah again with the bucket.
You cannot give Markkanen room to shoot from the mid-range. I mean, he's capable of dropping these in bunches.
Outside ball. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Washington against Olynyk. 4 on the shot clock.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Charlotte.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LaMelo Ball.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Here's Williams, and Williams throws it down.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
And here's Hayward. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets to the left side wing. Washington kicks to Oubre. Lets it go from deep. And it's Washington missing.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Ball against Olynyk. Washington passes the ball, and he drops it in from the low post.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Puts up a 3. Off on that one. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and And it's going to be the Magic off the tip. And here's Fultz. A look at the Magic starting group. Filling the perimeter, it's Suggs and Wagner. Isaac out there with Bol. And it's Fultz in at the point guard position.
And the quick feet of Fultz are a problem for the defense, especially when he takes it strong to the hole.
Hey, Steve, looking at the Utah Jazz, they've been so consistent during the regular season.
Kevin, but they haven't been able to carry this momentum into the postseason. This is a team that wants to win a title so badly, but they know they need to execute better during the playoffs.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Wagner. Excellent D there from Markkanen.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Fultz with the ball. To the inside. The pass to Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
And at 7-2, Bol has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
Clarkson passes to Markkanen. And it's off from three-point range. Orlando, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Suggs. Wagner on the wing. Isaac with the ball. Now defended by Markkanen. Wagner wide open. The three-pointer no good. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Pass to Horton Tucker. And there's another turnover by the Jazz. Here's Fultz. Passes it to Isaac. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
Yeah, I like the concentration there. Isaac showing how skilled he is on the block. Feels like no one can stop him.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Olynyk. He can't hit that time. The Magic go the other way with it. Now, here's Suggs. He's covered by Clarkson. Isaac. There's the pass to Suggs. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Bol. He takes it in, and the dunk by Bol.
That's just too easy for Bol. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode, and I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
Bol can't hit. Jazz trail by 4. Here's Horton Tucker. Olynyk in the corner. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one is on Bol.
A physical big man who won't back down from anyone. Every team could use a guy like Kelly Olynyk.
And the Magic right now, missing that franchise player, might have one of their young talents develop into that, but currently they lack that star.
Now here's Markkanen. Markelle Fultz unable to get his last shot to go. Olynyk dishes to Markkanen. Orlando grabs the miss. With the drive, Suggs passes to Bol. Kicks it to Suggs. The dish to Fultz. Another miss by Orlando. Utah trailing here. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Olynyk. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Attacking the heart of that defense. I like this from Olynyk, not just hanging out on the perimeter.
And it's blocked. And now here's Markkanen, the fast break chance. Dishes to Olynyk. Back to Markkanen. 24 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Olynyk kicks to Markkanen. It's deflected, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here's Fultz. Now, here's Suggs. Lets a floater go. The shot that time not on target. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Magic lead by. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Magic?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
They've got Jones. Sexton is out there with Rudy Gay, and it's Toscano Anderson in at the 4. That's the group right now for Utah. And Harris wide open. He shoots, drills it from outside. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
The Magic shooting the ball at 42%. Anthony dishes to Carter. Pass to Wagner. Anthony against Sexton. Anthony, the pass to Wagner. It's stolen by Jones. The drive by Gay. Passes it to Abaji. Outside, Jones. It's slammed in by Jones.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
Harris passes to Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Carter dishes to Anthony. And Jones pulls it down. And it's Jones with the ball for Utah.
Anytime you watch the Jazz, you have to think back to those great Utah teams of the 80s and 90s. They easily could have won a few rings.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move. And there's the pass to Wagner. Outside Anthony. No good that time. Nice D from Sexton. Maybe even more than a few. And Smitty, it seems hard to believe those Jazz didn't win a title or two.
Kevin, well, if it wasn't for a player named Michael Jordan, they probably would have. Those Stockton, Malone Jazz teams ran into Jordan twice in the finals when he was at the peak of his career.
Pass to Anthony. Going inside. Oh, and a jam by Anthony.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
Kicks it out to Gay. Back to Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Just a creative ball handler. Sexton does a really good job with his change of speeds and direction, keeping the defender off balance.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And as I watch Cole out there, Kevin, I just love the progression he's made. The young man's put the work in to improve his game and really only starting to scratch the surface.
For Cole Anthony, GA, this team believes in his future.
I mean, he's a competitive kid and knows how to play the right way. And now he understands how to play winning basketball. And that's no bias from me. That's just my analysis.
Shot's good by Gay.
And that's just a good-looking shot. Gay's always had a good-looking jumper.
Here's Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Sexton kicks to Gay. Pass to Abaji. There's a minute left in the first half. Just 5 to shoot. To the left wing. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. An elite prospect with very few holes in his game. Banchero can score from all three levels, makes plays for others, terrific rebounder, and the list goes on and on.
Carter, the pass to Banchero. With some arc. And Jones pulls it down. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. There's the three. Abaji can't get it to go. Deflects the pass. Jones, the pass to Toscano Anderson.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Here's Abaji. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the ball. All right, David, thank you.
20.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Utah leading by 8. And so in the game for the Magic, the guard set is Fultz and Suggs. Isaac out there with Franz Wagner. And it's Bull in at the 5, roaming the bench. And the basket by Olynyk.
I thought Olynyk got hit on the release, but at his size, he just absorbed it.
In the corner, Bull with it. Isaac kicks to Suggs. Back to Isaac. A floater. That shot off. And Utah the other way now. Clarkson right side. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul. Dunn, he's checked in for Utah. Here's Dunn. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. In the corner, it's Clarkson. It's good from long range.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
And Dunn over to help. Wagner kicks to Fultz. Makes it off the glass.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon in Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
Kicks it to Markkanen. Utah moving it around. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Jazz lead by 13.
This is what they like about Markkanen. He will make the next pass when the defense overplays him.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But Now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. We'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Shoots the three. Hits it from three-point range. Markkanen's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, we knew Markkanen could shoot, but the consistency right out of the gate has surprised all of us.
And Bull wide open. He shoots. Again, the Magic score.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And play stops as it looks like they call an over the back here.
He must have thought he was a jungle gym the way he was climbing all over his back. Easy call.
This is why we talk about carving out position rather than trying to sneak in. You've got to be willing to put in the work.
And the speed of Fultz is lethal. When he has a full head of steam, he's looking to tear the rim off the hinges.
Here's Olynyk, and he banks in the layup. Olynyk's got 7 points in the game.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why: lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Isaac kicks to Fultz. Wagner, right side. Shot clock at 5. Back to Fultz. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Fultz has got 9 points here in the second half. Here's Clarkson, and he goes in for the dunk.
And sometimes we forget about Clarkson's vertical. He's more than happy to remind us on those throwdowns.
Here's Suggs. And again, it's Orlando converting.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Fultz against Clarkson. He kicks it to Olynyk. He dishes it to Markkanen. From outside the arc, and he's good on the 3-ball. Markkanen's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Utah. Suggs dishes the ball. Stolen by Clarkson. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Markkanen can't get it to go. The Magic trail by 14. Wagner from long range. And stolen by Dunn. All alone. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Great steal to get them in transition. Chris Dunn with the anticipation, so disruptive on the defensive end.
He was all alone on that one. And that's 13 points for Markelle Fultz.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Jazz. They lead. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Colin Sexton. Jones is out there with Rudy Gay. And it's Toscano Anderson in at the 4. That's the group right now for Utah. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Toscano Anderson, the pass to Abaji. Nice ball movement by Utah. To the middle. Some solid defense from Harris. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Orlando. Banchero, and finished off by Banchero.
Beautiful find by Carter. Sees the floor really well for a young big.
Pass to Toscano Anderson. It's stolen by Carter. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And there's already a loyalty aspect to Banchero's makeup, starting with the tribute to the city he grew up in.
He literally takes Seattle everywhere he goes. You look at the tat on his right bicep. It has the Seattle skyline, Mount Rainier, the street he grew up on. In terms of his character, that indicates deep roots and a solid foundation he can build on.
Utah calls timeout. So Utah ends up going with the new group. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bowl, he's checked in for Mo Wagner. Franz Wagner comes in for Carter. Suggs, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Fulton for Cole Anthony. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Utah's coach address his team. He likes where things are headed, but he cautioned them to play smart the rest of the way. He said carelessness with the ball, with assignments, with rotations, any of that can undo what we've worked to accomplish so far. Kevin, they are so close.
Thank you, David.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that run had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
They've done a great job, but they're not done yet.
Harris is checked in for Suggs. They can't stop the run with that one. The Magic trail by 6. Bull, the pass to Banchero. Feeds it to Fultz. Now the dish to Banchero. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
And you've got to love the energy right now. They got hot when they absolutely had to.
They're so close now, they've got to keep their foot on the gas pedal.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. The pass to Horton Tucker. Just 4 to shoot. Rebound by the Magic. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Some dishes to Markkanen. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Markkanen's got 11 in the second half.
Lowry Markkanen making his presence felt as this game heats up.
And really just when the fans were starting to get into this game, how about the silencer at the other end for a potential game-saving 3?
There's Markkanen. Banchero grabs the board. Orlando's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And there's the drive.
Oh, you cannot say enough great things about folks, just showing a willingness to take and make the big shots.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
For me, consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options.
And something else that stands out is how efficient they've been from the mid-range, making the most of their opportunities.
Well, who just got too aggressive. You've got to play smart. Got to it on the way down. That's a big whistle.
And finished off by Banchero.
I really like the awareness from Fultz. That has an ability to know when one of his guys is wide open.
Got a hand on it. Taken away. Clarkson against Harris. Clarkson goes in. Dishes it to Markkanen. And Wagner over to help. Clarkson on the wing. It's good from beyond the arc.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
And Gary Harris is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for the Magic. There's 39 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Over to the wing. Isaac against Markkanen. Six on the shot clock. Clarkson outside. Got it.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Now Markkanen takes it inside, and it's in there. And so it's Utah with the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah,
tonight, folks. We get to see two teams with some of the best young talent in the NBA, Grant.
I mean, you said it best. I mean, these teams and their players, they have a lot of runway in front of them. So you get a glimpse of the league's future here. With the wealth of potential on both sides, these are teams that figure to be contenders for years to come.
I'll look at Orlando's opening lineup. Harris at the 2 with Wagner playing the 3. Then there's Markelle Fultz. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Bol in at the 5 spot. And Ball throws it down.
Ball exploding off the floor for a big slam. The young fella's got some pretty good hops on him.
Outside Fultz. Kicks it out to Isaac from outside the arc. They grab their own miss to the paint. And he goes in for the dunk.
Just magnificent. I mean, he punishes the D for lackluster effort.
They look a little disorganized there. The result is an emphatic jam.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
Coach is loving the ball movement. And you know, guys, there's one thing that may have hurt the Hornets the past few seasons. A lack of playoff experience among their core players.
Down low, Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angle. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
And of the Hornets' top 5 scorers last season, 3 have never been to the playoffs.
And BA, that can be tough when the pressure's on. They've gotten blown out in play-in games each of the last 2 seasons. But with all their talent, they should be in the postseason soon enough.
Washington's shot is good.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Williams, a screen on Fultz. Rozier, the pass to Williams. Here's Harris. 6 points for him. And stolen by Williams. Here's Hayward. Hey, the slam by Hayward.
Give Hayward the chance now. He's athletic. He's got bounce. He's going to finish with the big flush when he gets inside.
Offensive board. Pass to Bol. There's the 3. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. For Charlotte, they've gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Rozier outside. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Tell you what, Rozier is sneaky athletic now. He is no stranger to making plays above the rim. He's a heck of an athlete.
And the dunk by Isaac.
Man, aggressiveness displayed there by Isaac on his dunks. A high-flying forward who really packs it down.
The kick out to Ball. And it's off from 3-point range. For Orlando, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Wagner. And it's Isaac with the basket on the assist by Wagner. Isaac's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
When Franz Wagner went 8th overall to Orlando in the 2021 draft, his family was ecstatic. Him and his brother Mo, teammates with the Magic, doesn't get a whole lot better than that if you're Wagner.
The Wagner brothers, not the only brother teammates we've seen lately, Clark.
That's exactly right, B.A. I mean, how about the Morris twins on the same Phoenix Sun squad? You know, that's got to be pretty special to play with your sibling, I would think. Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Fultz can't get it to go.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Ball against Isaac. Pass to Washington. Takes a 3. Sinks it from distance. Rozier's got 7 points in the game.
You know, when Rozier gets a look he likes for the 3-point shot, he'll knock it down on you.
Here's Wagner. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
Ball no good. Orlando trailing here. Here's Isaac, and the dunk by Isaac.
Hard not to love the combo of speed and length on Isaac. I mean, that gives him a chance to give you some serious throwdowns.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. They'll pin that one on Jonathan Isaac, and he drops it first. And so Ball nails both of them.
Well, I tell you, I like Ball's mental makeup for such a young guy. Plays with patience and the wisdom of a 10-year vet, and he produces in every area.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Harris down low, hounded by Rozier. Isaac in the post. Outside for Fultz. 2 on the clock. Isaac. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Hornets out in front, up 4. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. Taking a look at the Hornets' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
On the court for Orlando. In the backcourt, it's Anthony and Suggs. Wendell Carter is out there with Wagner. And it's Ben Carroll in at the 3. Clark, as with most young teams, the Magic struggle with consistency.
Look, BA, that's just how the NBA can be for young teams. I mean, it's a hard league, a really hard league. It's tough. Everybody's good. But there are some benefits to going through the growing pains of being young. You learn on the fly. And there's no better teacher than experience, which comes from reps and time on the floor together. And ultimately, you hope it pays dividends going forward.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pretty even game right now in Charlotte. And Anthony, here we go. Carter from outside. It's hauled in by Oubre. The Hornets have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, it's a new day in Orlando. Magic head coach Jamal Mosley continues to lay the foundation for the team they want to be. A, quote, tough-talking, tied-together defensive team that plays offensively with pace, space, and the pass. Brian, say that 5 times fast.
Well done, Allie. Thank you. It'll be fun to watch him build. Here's Suggs. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Suggs showing you right there, he's not just a facilitator.
Now here's Oubre. He's closely guarded. And it's Smith penetrating. Maladone's checked in for Smith.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Oubre, and he jams it home with authority.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Wagner inside. Just 5 to shoot. The Magic need to put one up here. Off target with the 3. Charlotte's gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. To the wing on the left. Here's Richards, bearing his second of 3 attempts. We've seen the pace of the game ratchet up every year, Clark. Might that trend reverse at some point?
I don't think so, B. I mean, the game is meant to be played fast, and because of the potency of the three-point shot, the skill level of the players, the athleticism, I think you're going to continue to see teams play with a lot of pace because that's easier in terms of producing points.
Pass to Thor. Timeout call, the Hornets.
Easy to see that this Hornets squad loves to play at a fast pace, and for good reason. They're built to do just that. They push the ball up court fast and hard, and they really work hard to try and catch the opposition unprepared and unalert.
A line change here for Orlando. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Hornets' youthfulness play a part in that, you think, Clark?
There's no question about it, BA. I mean, a younger squad definitely, I think, means more natural energy. So they've got more gas in that tank. Their amber light rarely comes on. And they can really outwork more experienced, older teams in some cases.
So Charlotte ends up going with a new group. And Ball throws it down.
Oh, he's an incredible ball handler at 6'7". LaMelo can get space for his shot practically anytime he wants to.
And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
There's a minute 12 left in the first half. Three-pointer. And that one's good. Ball. Give him 8.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz. They're excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
Now here's Ball. Give him 8 points now. Tons of hype around LaMelo Ball, the 3rd overall pick in 2020. Just like you, Grant.
Yeah, although the draft was a little different back in my day. But let me tell you, BA, there is so much pressure being a top 3 pick. It's really impressive that LaMelo has lived up to the lofty expectations.
To the inside, here's Fultz. Wagner for 3. Williams grabs the board. The Hornets have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. 36 seconds left in the half. Here's Washington. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Washington's got 5.
Boy, lock into that focus from Washington there. Love the body control, too. Excellent.
Harris against Rozier. Back to Harris. Pass to Bowl. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Isaac. From deep. Williams grabs the board. On the wing, Rozier. Here's Washington. And Washington powers it through.
About as easy an assist as you could have that time for Rozier.
Thanks very much, Allie. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
Ball and Rozier are the guards. At the forward spots, Hayward and Washington, and it's Williams in at the center position. That's the Hornets 5. Both free throws good from Hayward. Even as a forward, Gordon Hayward can run the offense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., he is a tremendous passer. Hayward's averaged over 5 assists a game during the season. Having Gordon in the front court really helps with ball movement.
Isaac's shot is off. Charlotte's gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Ball outside. The shot, no good. Now Orlando takes it the other way. Isaac in the post. Washington's there. Back to Isaac. Pass to Bowl. And stolen by Williams. Hayward with it. Wagner picks him up. Outside, Williams. Out to Hayward. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Here's Bowl. Give him 8 points now. Isaac outside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And, you know, Isaac is not afraid of a little contact. When he's shooting, he looks for contact.
Well, I know you spent a lot of your career in Orlando. What are your favorite memories of that time?
None, B.A. You know I was hurt the entire time I was in Orlando. No, but in all seriousness, they were great people, great city, and it was fun to see young guys like Jameer Nelson and Dwight Howard get drafted and emerge as great players and leaders for their ball club.
Boy, making it look very easy. Ball has been unguardable tonight.
They get it back. Pass to Bowl. And here's Wagner. Here's Bull. Second shot opportunity. Tries yet again. Fultz is good.
With that scorer's mindset, aggressive move by Fultz to create the second chance points.
Now Ball. He's got 12. No good from outside. It's stolen by Washington. Ball outside. Fires to three. Oh, drew the foul and all. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen
the previous play is under review.
Still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And that one falls for Ball. It's clear Charlotte has the pieces in place to make noise in the league for years to come.
Yeah, no question, B.A. They got one of the best young rosters in the NBA. And they're balanced. They play tremendous team basketball. Fun to watch.
Up top, Isaac. Pass to Bull. And here's Harris. Isaac with a screen on Washington. Harris misses. The Hornets have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Washington up top. 7 points in the game. No luck on that one. Oh, great D that time from Harris. Here's Bull. The three is up. And Rozier pulls it down. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. And Washington powers it through.
Well, off the turnover that time, Washington doing a good job scoring because he hustled down the court.
Pass to Bull. Outside for Fultz. Shoots over Ball. And there's a pick. For three, here's Harris. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Ball finds Williams. Rebound by the Magic. Fultz has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Bull. The three. Second chance effort. And a nice layup by Fultz. Fultz has got 4 points this quarter.
And, you know, Fultz is highly skilled as an offensive player. When he gets this kind of positioning inside, it's a wrap.
Ball passes to Washington. Back to Ball. It's Washington, high post. It's rebounded by Wagner. And the Magic shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. Harris outside. Three-pointer, no good. For Charlotte, they've gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Rozier from outside. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Fultz passes to Harris. Back to Fultz. Wagner with it. There's the triple. No good that time. Ball outside. Here's Washington. Outside for Rozier. Back to Washington. 1 second left. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Fourth quarter, on the court for the Magic. In the backcourt, it's Anthony and Suggs. Mo Wagner is out there with Wendell Carter. And it's Ben Carroll in at the 3. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Richards, boom, he jams it straight down.
Can't leave anybody open around Smith. I mean, he finds them quickly. Love his court awareness.
Here's Suggs. Inside. And Banchero with the bucket. And the assist from Suggs. Banchero's got 4 points now in the quarter. Oubre with it. The 3. Anthony grabs the board. And they're running. Pass to Wagner. And the layup falls.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
And here's Oubre. And he banks in the layup. And the Hornets lead by 9.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Here's Banchero. Tries again, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Good hustle right there. I love that effort. Just a little late in the act.
So Charlotte going with almost an entire new group here. Williams is checked in for Richards. Washington comes in for Thor. Hayward, he's checked in for Martin. And it's Ball in for Smith. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
You know, if LaMelo shoots it at a high clip from deep, man, oh man, I don't know how anybody's going to guard it.
Here's Ball. Here's Isaac over Washington, and Washington over to help. Ball with a steal. From behind the arc, knocks it down from distance. Ball's got 21. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Charlotte.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far.
And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
Personal foul. First team foul.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge.
The previous play is under review.
One thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Isaac outside, driving inside. And it's good. 2 points.
And Isaac really a big-time player on the interior. When he's near the basket, he's looking to score the ball.
Isaac against Ball. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Ball's got 13 points here in the second half alone. And Ball throws it down.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Isaac for 3. Hornets with the rebound. Ball's got 4 rebounds now. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Ball's got 13 points now in the quarter.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Hayward with a steal.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Hornets.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for LaMelo Ball.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. Found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
Charlotte has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Pass to Oubre. Ball outside. Here's Hayward. Hey, the slam by Hayward.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Harris misses.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Oubre passes to Ball. And Ball throws it down.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Harris outside. Back to Wagner to end the drought. He can't get that one to fall. And so Charlotte takes this one by a big margin. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every...
Doris. There'll be no lack of effort from either side. That comes across in their rebounding numbers and going for those 50-50 balls.
These are two teams that take a tremendous amount of pride in their work habits. They have a requirement to get on the floor if there's a loose ball. You're willing to crash the boards on every possession. Neither team wants to be outworked.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. They've got Markkanen. He's out there with Kelly Olynyk. And it's Clarkson in at the 2. Now, here's Ball. Out to Hayward. Launches it. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Well, Gordon Hayward, always such an efficient player. If you give him that sweet spot in the deep corner, he's going to knock it down.
Clarkson outside. No good. Shot missing. And Charlotte will go the other way with it.
If there's been a glaring weakness for the Charlotte Hornets these past several seasons, they clearly are not a good enough defensive team. And I mean that both in the painted area and with their perimeter guard play on the defensive end.
So it's the Jazz now, following the miss by LaMelo Ball. Markkanen in the corner. Pass to Horton Tucker. Back to Markkanen. Kicks to Olynyk. 6 to shoot. And it's Clarkson that time on the assist from Olynyk. And Doris with a strong post presence. Could the Hornets have been a playoff team?
Well, I think it's a foundational piece to any championship level defense. Most of the best defenses begin by taking away the painted area and easy shots and build outward, Kevin. So for me, it's more than just individual parts. You have to add in mentality and commitment and defensive principles that are built from the coach on through the personnel.
Shoots inside. Markkanen against Hayward. Here's Olynyk. Yep, that one goes in there.
That's pretty good strength by Kelly Olynyk, not letting the contact alter his shot. Pretty good focus.
The Jazz shooting their first free throw of the game. That one misses for Olynyk. Here's Rozier, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Here's Washington, and then Washington with the dunk.
We all know Terry Rozier can score the ball, but boy, showing the selflessness right there with that pass.
Clarkson passes to Markkanen. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Now, here's Ball. And it's the Hornets, another 3.
This guy is always ready to shoot the 3. LaMelo's so confident from distance.
So many electric players in this NBA, Doris. But do you think LaMelo Ball is as exciting as any?
He is at the top of the list, but that list is long. Think about a Ja Morant. Think about an Anthony Edwards. The league is in good hands for decades to come. This guy's such a fluid, powerful athlete. No doubt, Mr. Rozier.
Jazz trail by 4. Clarkson goes in. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Back to Clarkson. From deep. The long distance 3 is buried. Clarkson's got 5.
It's not just the decision-making, it's the ability to put the pass where it needs to be, when it needs to be there. Mr. Markkanen, well done, sir.
Now, here's Ball. And it's Rozier missing. The pass to Horton Tucker. 3-pointer, Markkanen. The offensive rebound. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Rozier looking around. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Yeah, you can see the impressive vertical angle of LaMelo. This guy gets to the cup and slams it home.
Outside, marking it. Utah keeping it alive. The new 14. Here's Olynyk, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, easy call.
He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
I like how Kelly Olynyk finds a number of different ways to contribute to his team. A selfless player who always does what's asked of him.
Now, here's Ball. 5 points in the game. 3-second difference between shot clock and game. Shots good by Clarkson.
How about Jordan Clarkson? The ability at his position to absorb contact and finish the play.
Outside, Ball. Down low. Stolen by Clarkson. And here comes the break. Here's Horton Tucker. The big dunk at the end of the break.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Offense, the order of the...
Please give a big round of applause for your Hornets defense team.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Utah.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
You've got Melodon. He's out there with Oubre. And it's Martin in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with.
Personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Jazz. Here's Richards. Oubre on the wing. Clock at 6. There's the pick. The 3. That one doesn't drop. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, nice job by Colin Sexton to find the open man. You want to see court awareness from the young gun.
And Jones over to help. And stolen by Sexton. It's tipped. Stolen by Martin. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And that one, good.
I'll tell you, you allow him to get to a spot, and it's over, right? Defense unable to even challenge the shot.
On the wing, Jones. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Oubre outside. In the corner, it's Martin. 3-pointer. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Jazz leading by 8. Here's Toscano Anderson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. What do you got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. During his childhood, Hurricane Katrina forced Kelly Oubre Jr.'s family out, and they had to move.
And the Oubre family moving from New Orleans to Houston. Kelly saying he still thinks about the day his family left NOLA. Feels lucky they found a new home.
Here's Abaji. Outside, Sexton. Abaji. Poked loose. Jones, the pass to Abaji. Screen by Jones. Latre. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Jones has got the lead up to 11 now for the Jazz.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? And finished off by Martin.
Excellent recognition from Kelly Oubre right there. So solid, sensing when one of his guys is open.
Kicks it out to Jones. No good. And the Hornets now going the other way. And here is Maladon. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Hornets shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. He hits both from the stripe. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Theo Maladon picks up the foul. That's his first foul. So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Jones in the post, working on Williams. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. Utah calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Right side, Ball. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first half.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Markkanen passes to Olynyk. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Olynyk's got 5 points so far. And Ball gets double teamed. A 3-ball. And it's the Hornets another 3.
Well, LaMelo Ball in the catch and shoot game. He says, I can get off the ball as well.
Here's Clarkson. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And it's Ball in the corner. Shoots over Clarkson. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Thank you, David. And we'll...
29. The Jazz. 34.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Nice game, great performance so far by LaMelo Ball.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
Getting underway here in the second half, here's Will Hardy's 5. We've got Olynyk. He's out there with Markkanen, and it's Horton Tucker in at the point guard. Clock at 2. Shots good by Clarkson.
Well, Jordan Clarkson can be a little bit streaky at times, but right now this guy is on fire.
Rozier the pass to Williams, and Williams throws it down.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration too, and you've got 2 points. Nice ball movement by Utah. There's the screen. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Pass to Olynyk. Puts it up. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Chris Dunn's checked in for Taylor Horton Tucker.
Coming onto the floor for the Jazz.
And here's Hayward. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They trail by 6. Ball dishes to Williams. Over in the corner, Washington. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Washington's got 5 now.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Dunn passes to Markkanen. Fires from 14. Dunn misses. Charlotte's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight.
And after winning the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball was even better his sophomore campaign. He continues to grow his game. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Elbow shot. Markkanen can't get it to go. Stolen by Markkanen. Stolen by Washington. Passes it to Rozier. Back to Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And for LaMelo Ball's second year, Greg, where did you see him improve the most?
I think taking on more of a scoring load. Ball's points per game were significantly up. But LaMelo also improved his 3-point and free throw shooting numbers. So rounding out that offensive game will be important.
Clarkson got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Hornets leading by 3. Ball feeling it out a bit. The kick out to Rozier.
2 minutes remaining.
5 to shoot. Back to Ball. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Rozier with room to fire. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Well, you've got to see the whole floor. LaMelo Ball does exactly that, finds the open man.
Markkanen can't get it to go.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Here's Dunn, out to Clarkson. Olynyk inside. Rozier defending. And the basket by Olynyk.
And with that basket, he puts a stop to the 13-0 run there by the Hornets.
Williams finds Washington. From past the arc. The rebound by the Jazz.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Got a piece of it. Pass to Rozier. It's deflected. He's covered by Washington. Feeds to Olynyk. Utah calls timeout. So Utah ends up going with the new group. 35 seconds left in the third. Now here's Oubre. Martin dishes to Smith. This one for 3. The Hornets keeping it alive. The new 14. Richards. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
Oh, the big fella throwing it down hard.
Smith with a wide open look. Drills it from outside. And the Hornets lead by 8.
We know this. When Dennis Smith Jr. starts to roll offensively, he can rain it down from three-point territory.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Dennis Smith is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Cody Martin. And it's Richards in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Charlotte.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Right wing. Here's Abaji. Sinks the triple.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Man showing some terrific range. Oubre's got the lead up to 11 now for Charlotte.
I'll tell you, Kelly Oubre Jr. has paid a price to expand his range over time.
Here's Abaji. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. It's deflected. And now Utah, fast break. That's good from Gay on the assist by Jones.
And that's the blueprint right there to getting back in the game. They've got to play racehorse basketball from here on out.
Here's Oubre. Doesn't go that time. And Utah the other way now. Sexton the pass to Toscano Anderson. Smith against Sexton. Outside, Martin. Fires from deep. And it's Gay with the rebound. Jazz trail by 9.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Oubre kicks to Smith. Drives to the hoop. And the dunk by Smith.
Well, Dennis Smith Jr. is a tough cover because he can finish with either hand. You better not give up the lane because he'll make you look foolish.
Jones the pass to Gay. And the pass to Sexton. Shot clock at 6. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Now, here's ball. He's tightly guarded. Williams. Pass to Rozier. Washington kicks to Rozier. Olynyk with the steal. He's guarded by Williams. Passes to Horton Tucker. Clarkson outside. The shot. And that one hits back iron.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
That's tipped. Here's Markkanen. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
How about that? Markkanen able to take the contact and play through it. Big time finish.
Ball gets to Washington. To the paint. Clarkson with the ball. Now defended by Hayward. And stolen by Hayward. It's tipped. Clarkson on the wing. 1:21 left in the fourth quarter. To the inside. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Clarkson's running. The quick look, no good that time. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. And the Jazz pushing it up now. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Not just a scorer. Clarkson is very willing to dish it when a teammate's open.
Ball with a wide open look. And the Hornets miss again.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And here comes Hayward, leading the fast break. And Hayward with the stuff.
late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Markkanen from outside. It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
The willingness to embrace the pressure. Markkanen, big-time delivery.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
Never one to shy away. Terry Rozier says, I've got the answer right here.
Three-pointer, Markkanen. Markkanen missing again. And Talen Horton-Tucker is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And so it's Charlotte with the win. Probably, David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
team in a hurry to get in transition.
Yeah, B.A., these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
Here are the starters for Utah. Lauri Markkanen out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Talen Horton-Tucker.
For Utah, new ownership taking over in 2020. In addition to that group, NBA legend D-Wade. Great to see an ex-player get a piece of the pie.
Pass to Harris. Isaac outside. 5 to shoot. The Magic need to put one up here. Harris passes to Isaac. He gets it in there. Well, like D-Wade in Utah, Smitty, you think there'll be more former players getting some equity in teams?
B.A., absolutely. I think it'd be great for the game. That's one of the biggest pieces of the equality puzzle, having more owners with different backgrounds and experiences.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
The kick to Olynyk. Markkanen left side. Clarkson outside. And the layup is good off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Harris. Pass to Isaac. Olynyk with some nice D. Now Clarkson pulls it from the corner. They get it back. And he throws it down with one hand.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers. I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
Wagner against Markkanen. Got a piece of it. They recover it, and the ball out of play. The Magic will have it. The Magic have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. To the middle. Here's Bowl. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Markkanen with it. Fultz picks him up. Lets the 3 fly. And the basket by Horton-Tucker. Horton-Tucker's got 5 now.
This is what they like about Markkanen. He will make the next pass when the defense overplays him.
It's stolen by Clarkson. Kicks it out to Markkanen. They double him with Harris. Knocks it loose. 6 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. And he recovers it. Can't hit that one. Oh, great D that time from Isaac. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Bowl. Rebound by Olynyk. Utah leading. And he dunks it down.
Okay, THT. We see you. I'll give you a 10.
Fultz passes to Isaac. From the arc. Buries it from 3. He's got 7.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pass to Markkanen. Kicks it out to Clarkson. This one for 3. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Even with his inexperience, you can run the offense through Markkanen because he has a good feel for the game.
Now here's Fultz. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And they're on the break. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Here's Harris. Pass to Wagner. Outside for Fultz. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Second team foul.
26 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Clarkson. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Clarkson's got 10 points in the game.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Outside for Fultz. Here's Bull. 3 seconds left. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. Jazz out in front.
And please give a big round of applause for your Magic U.S. team.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Utah.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
In the backcourt, it's Anthony and Suggs. Banchero out there with Wendell Carter. And it's Wagner in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of Vinsanity, that's when you make a business decision, and that's a smart decision.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Dunn's checked in. Here's Anthony. Wagner outside. Back to Anthony. Pass to Wagner. Out to Anthony. Foul called. Looked like the D didn't get there in time. And he'll shoot free throws. And he might not be the biggest guy on the court, but Cole Anthony is explosive, Grant.
He is. I mean, he surprises you with how much lift he gets. Fearless when he's going at the rim. He's caught a number of defenders off guard with that burst.
Now here's Dunn. Outside Jones. Clock is at 3. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. The shot by Dunn, no good. Orlando trailing here. Here's Banchero, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. The Magic have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Anthony outside. On the wing, Suggs. Pass to Banchero. 5 on the clock. And there's the foul. It'll go on Rudy Gay. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
The Jazz making a switch here. Sexton's checked in. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Banchero, defended by Gay. 4 on the clock. Wagner for 3. Kept alive by Orlando. Back to Suggs. Outside Carter. Pass to Banchero for 3. That shot off. So Utah will take it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Gay outside. Here's Abaji. Lets it go from deep. The Jazz with another miss.
And this summer, the Magic raised some eyebrows. Widely expected to take Jabari Smith with the #1 overall pick. right up until their selection, Paolo Banchero was announced. Rival teams impressed at how well they kept their secret. Good job, Orlando.
Here's the second effort. The three from Suggs. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
A shot to stop the drought. It's hauled in by the Magic. 1:49 left in the second quarter. Here's the three. The shot that time not on target. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And another miss by Utah. Orlando has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Anthony outside. Pass to Banchero. Wagner outside. And a nice finish on the layup. Wagner's got 7 points here in the quarter.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And Utah calls time here. So Orlando ends up going with a new group. .111 left in the second quarter. Pass to Markkanen. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Markkanen's got his first bucket in this one.
Everyone knows about Markkanen from range. Also has the tools to challenge inside.
Fultz passes to Harris.
And you know, offense has been the problem for the Magic. Near the bottom of the league for several years now. Lack of efficiency for extended stretches.
And Harris drops them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Markkanen with a screen on Harris. Olynyk passes to Markkanen. Oh, they get a hand on it. Olynyk finds Markkanen. It's hauled in by Isaac. And here are the Magic now. They're on a 14-3 run. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside for Fultz. Pass to Wagner. Fires the three. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Utah trailing here. Markkanen, the pass to Clarkson. Here's Isaac. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Isaac's got 9 points.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Got to attack when you have that chance.
And we're through the first half of play here in...
The Jazz, 24.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You look at Jordan Clarkson. What a contribution.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Kicking off the second half. Here's Will Hardy's 5. They've got Jordan Clarkson. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Talen Horton-Tucker. Now here's Harris. Pass to Bowl. It's stolen by Clarkson. Olynyk in the post. Hounded by Fultz. Here's Horton-Tucker. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. Orlando leading.
I mean, Jordan Clarkson is huge in the Philippines. His family with roots there, traveling out to Manila with NBA Cares, drawing huge crowds.
Now here's Fultz. Isaac outside. They get it again. Knocked away. It's stolen by Clarkson. Left side Olynyk. Deflected. Isaac left side. Counted. Isaac's got 11. And Clarkson in 2018 suited up for the Philippines national team.
NBA Clarkson's NBA games are a must-watch in the Philippines. Kids watching Clarkson's games in the morning before heading to school. They say, forget the cartoons, we want to watch hoops.
There's Fultz with a 3. The shot comes out, and Utah will come the other way. Wagner with a steal. Harris has got room, and another basket for Orlando.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
And Utah calls time here. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Clarkson. Here's Horton Tucker, hounded by Fultz. Here's Markkanen. Uses the glass on the layup.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
And here's Isaac. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Clarkson passes to Markkanen. Now here's Olynyk. Horton Tucker on the wing. Oh, and there's the whistle. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area.
The previous play.
At least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
Man, as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he knocks down the first one.
Horton Tucker is a scorer, someone that tries to give his team a jolt of energy.
Well, the past few seasons, the Jazz have become serious playoff contenders.
You know, B.A., with high expectations, they haven't reached their goal. Now, this franchise definitely has their sights set on the ultimate prize, their first championship.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Harris passes to Isaac. There's the drive, and the dunk by Isaac.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Olynyk. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. To the paint. Clock at 6. Pass to Markkanen. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. And that's going to be a foul on Orlando.
A nice little pump fake. This is what they count on Markkanen to do, generate offense. When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
And here's Harris outside. Sinks the tray. Harris has got 5 points now this quarter.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
Here's Clarkson. Kicks it out to Markkanen. 1:10 left in the third quarter. Shot from the low block. And he can't get that one. Now Orlando takes it the other way. A line change here for Utah. The Magic have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Down low. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Gay inside. Pass to Sexton. Here's Abaji. Fires from deep. The Jazz with another miss. Here's Suggs. Check by Sexton. Carter with it. And it's slammed in by Carter.
With a 9-foot standing reach, Carter has no trouble putting that away.
Takes it inside. Here's Abaji. Gay outside. To the wing, right side. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. And it's slammed in by Carter.
The length of Carter helping him there. A prime-time threat to finish off alley-oops.
Pass to Toscano Anderson. Anthony, left side. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. He gets it up. And it's Toscano Anderson penetrating. And so it's the Orlando Magic going into the break up 12.
Please give a big round of applause.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others. It's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. All right, time now to present our New Balance player of the game, Jonathan Isaac.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Oh, he's a crowd favorite. This building is never more alive than when he's at his best. And he was beyond at his best tonight. He had this place going crazy. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
During that break, the coach of the Jazz had some words for his team. He was trying to ignite some fire, saying, "Where's the fight, you guys? You know we can compete with this team, but we're letting them run all over us. We've got to level up the aggressiveness." Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Harris at the 2 with Wagner playing the 3. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Markelle Fultz. And it's Bowl in at center, filling out the middle. That's who's out there for Orlando.
The officials were right on top of that one.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Wing shot on the way. Hits the front of the rim and out.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Here's Bowl. Pass to Harris. Shot clock at 6. Launches it. Oh, it's stolen away. And that one falls for Clarkson. Orlando calls timeout.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Into the lane. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
Credit the hard work coming back. They're doing their best to steal this game.
They've done a great job, but they're not done yet.
It's picked off. Here's Horton Tucker, hounded by Fultz. Clarkson for 3. Rebound by the Magic. Harris on the wing. They get it again. Second shot opportunity. Isaac's shot is off. The Jazz on offense. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. It's tipped. And he gets it back. Pass to Horton Tucker. Left side Olynyk. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Horton Tucker, hounded by Harris. Horton Tucker can't hit.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Wagner against Clarkson. And Wagner gets it to go. And the Magic lead by 5.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Clarkson with the ball. Wagner picks him up. Here's Markkanen. Back to Clarkson. Pass to Markkanen. Good.
Lowry Markkanen making his presence felt as this game heats up.
Fultz into the lane. Harris against Clarkson. Here's Isaac, and the dunk by Isaac.
He slams that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. Here's Clarkson, driving inside. That one no good. Nice D from Wagner. For Orlando, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Pass to Isaac. Back to Wagner. Oh, swiped away. Here's Horton Tucker.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And Carroll's checked in for Orlando. One minute left in the final quarter. Well, Orlando's shooting 55% for the game so far. Inside, it's tipped. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Here's Banchero. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Bull. 4-3. Can't get it to drop. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Clarkson passes to Markkanen. That shot is off. Now Orlando takes it the other way. There's Fultz with a 3. Nails it from 3. And the Magic lead by 8.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
Pass to Bull. Isaac outside. Up top, Fultz. The shot. It's off. So it's Orlando picking up the win. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better.
with something to show for their efforts. Tip-off goes to Orlando. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. The guard pair, Ball and Rozier. The forwards are Hayward and Washington. And it's Williams at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Here's Ball, and the dunk by Ball.
For a young player, I like the way Fultz sees the floor. He knows and feels when a guy is open. Well, I tell you what, you look at the youth of the Magic and the talent they have all throughout the roster. I think it's just a matter of time and seasoning before this team takes a really big jump forward.
Now here is Harris, and the dunk by Ball.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Out to Hayward, jacks up a 3, and Ball pulls it down. And you know, Clark, the Magic have collected their young talent in a number of ways.
Yeah, I like the diversity of accumulation, if you will. They've traded for some, they've drafted most. They know when their timeline is. The Magic, I think, have done a really good job with their rebuild.
And then Washington with the dunk.
Boy, nice vision that time from the point guard. Rozier's responsibility is to know when his teammate is open and get the ball there.
It's Ball, top of the key. Harris against Washington. And the basket by Harris.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Now here is Harris. Wagner, right side. Ball against Fultz. Inside, Ball, and the dunk by Ball.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns. You know, one of the best sights from the NBA in my mind in 2022 was seeing Markelle Fultz on the court again. It was a long road back from his torn ACL, not to mention the issues he had with the frozen shoulder early in his career.
Now here's Hayward. Plays it up and banks it in.
Boy, keeping that ball tight like it's on a string. I love seeing Hayward get a little tricky with his handle and create for himself.
Here's Fultz. It's Ball, top of the key. Back to Fultz. And he drives in. And Harris wide open. He shoots. No good on the triple.
And for a player who relies on quickness and mobility like Fultz, an ACL injury can be devastating.
Well, trust me, I haven't had one, but I know enough guys who have, and it's a tough injury for any player to come back from, a torn ACL. And Markelle had to work extremely hard every day for a year and a half. All credit to him for putting that kind of effort into his rehab so he could get back out on the court. Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Here's Ball. There's the drive. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, I love the way Ball drives with such force and speed. It puts the defense in a tough situation, and he's excellent at drawing fouls. He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity, he's cashing in on those.
Now, here's Fultz. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. During last offseason, the Hornets decided to part ways with their coach of the past 4 years.
Always a tough decision, and this is a critical time for Charlotte. They've got a tremendous young core. They think their time is now, and they want to make a bold move with the new hire.
Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. There's Wagner with the 3. No good on the shot. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. Harris against Ball. The shot goes down, and it gets this game back to even. Ball's got 9 points.
This is what height in the backcourt gives you. Ball can get almost anything he wants in there because of that size.
No one near fault as he lets it go. The Magic again can't hit.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Boy, it's great seeing Ball finish with strength like that, showing off the athleticism with that rim-rocking throwdown.
Down low, and stolen by Hayward. To the paint. Here's Washington, and then Washington with the dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring.
Please give a big round of applause for your Magic Youth Dance Team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
The guard pair for them, Anthony and Suggs. Wendell Carter is up there with Wagner. And it's Banchero in at the 3 spot. Who's out there for Orlando. The Magic trail by 4. Oubre passes to Richards. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Oh, nice there. Getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Here's Suggs. Wagner wide open. A three-pointer is right on target. Wagner's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Oubre outside. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's Richards, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
It's intercepted. Martin with it. Defended now by Wagner. Pass to Richards. In the corner, it's Oubre. Good work defensively by Carter.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
No one near Suggs as he lets it go. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Suggs has that kind of ability from behind the arc now. Very efficient from deep.
Oubre passes to Richards. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Richards got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Carter with the 3. The shot, no good. And it's the Hornets taking it the other way. Oubre on the wing. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Six to shoot. Pass to Richards. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Charlotte leading by 3. Clark, the hallmark of Oubre Jr.'s game is instant production. How hard is that?
Well, I tell you, it's very difficult, but some guys are wired to be just that. Microwave scores off the bench, and he does it. I mean, it's not easy, but he's fearless, and he's got a lot of game, which lends itself to him excelling in that role.
Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
It's Martin on the wing. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Now it's a 7-point Hornets lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Hornets.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Here's Wagner, and finished off by Wagner.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now here is Martin. He's guarded closely. Oubre, good.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Wagner kicks to Banchero. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's on Kelly Oubre.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bol, he's checked in for Mo Wagner. Isaac comes in for Wendell Carter. Harris is checked in for Jalen Suggs. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Anthony. Here's Ball. The kick out to Rozier. And it's the Hornets another three.
Hey, when Terry Rozier is hitting these jump shots, it really widens the driving lanes for him.
Pass to Isaac. Out to Harris. Takes the three. And no good. And so it's Charlotte ahead by 9.
The away team, 35.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Tipping off the second half. Here's Steve Clifford's 5. Rozier on the wing along with Hayward. Williams is out there with Washington. And it's Ball in at the 1. Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
That's exactly what a team needs when they're playing from behind. Energetic defense.
Clark, hasn't the Magic had some of the worst injury luck in this NBA the last couple seasons?
Certainly have, Kevin. And this is a team that has been trying to develop young players. And they've been somewhat stifled because of injury. And I think the best way to grow is through young players. And you've got to give them reps playing games. So it's been frustrating for Orlando to have these outstanding young talents be thwarted by injury.
Here's Ball. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And Ball really confident even amongst the big fellas inside, which is why he's able to draw these fouls.
And he sinks the second. The Magic trail by 5. Driving the lane, Ball, and the dunk by Ball.
And guys, this is kind of Ball's role. He's out there to score, and he does it in a variety of ways. Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Ball, that's good.
And you see defenses trying to be physical with Ball. That time, contact on the shot had no effect.
Here's Ball. Out to Hayward. And Hayward at the stuff.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Ball, the pass to Fultz. Out left to the wing. Here's Ball. Out to Harris. Fires the 3. Hornets with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
And Terry Rozier is one competitive dude. He has a lot of fire in his game.
You can hear it when you listen to him in interviews, Greg. I mean, he'll tell you what his approach is. He says losing is not an option in terms of his mentality. He plays every game, every possession like it's do or die.
There's Ball with the three. It's rebounded by Fultz. The Magic trail by 5. Isaac finds Fultz. Back to Isaac. And here's Fultz. Back to Isaac. And the shot is good. Now it's just a 3-point Hornets lead.
And, you know, Isaac is no stranger to contact. Doesn't mind it, embraces it, and as a result, the defense can't bother or distract him.
And foul on the shot. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to
The previous play is on review.
personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now, here's Bull. He's covered by Washington. Good on the shot, and with that, the Charlotte lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Bull.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. And stolen by Wagner. And here comes Harris, leading the fast break. Stolen by Ball. Washington with it, picked up by Harris. Hayward on the wing. The kick out to Rozier. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Rozier's got 5 now.
Rozier plays within himself and doesn't typically force shots offensively. He's got a nice smooth stroke from mid-range.
Fultz against Washington. Here's Bull, a shake. He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And you know, with his free throw percentage being where it was last season, it changed the way teams defended him. I mean, there were no easy baskets. He was going to get fouled anytime he got near the rim. They were going to make him earn his points at the line.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Carter, he's checked in for Isaac. Bancaro comes in for Wagner. Suggs, he's checked in for Harris. And Anthony subbed in for Markelle Fultz. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Mo Wagner's checked in for Bull. Here's Anthony. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Now the pass to Wagner. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Smith with it. Now Anthony defending. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Smith outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Thor. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Yeah, he was just a skosh late on the contest. That's going to be a goaltend for sure.
Here's Anthony, and it's Anthony with the jam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Hornets lead by 2. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. The guard pair for them, Anthony and Suggs. Carter out there with Banchero. And it's Wagner in at the 5 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Count it, good. And the Hornets lead by 2.
Can't leave anybody open around Smith. I mean, he finds them quickly. Love his court awareness.
Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Oh, and a jam by Anthony.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And, guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Here's Carter, second chance shot, and he lays it up and in. Carter's got the game tied up here for Orlando.
Right there. I mean, Carter using his instincts and his motor to track down the miss and convert it into second chance points. That's just really good work.
For the pass to Martin. And finished off by Martin.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And that one's good, Wagner.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Oubre outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Jalen Suggs. Free throw, good, Oubre. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Good on both. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. To the middle, here's Bol. And the dunk by Bol.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Here's Oubre, and finished off by Oubre.
And the leaping ability of Oubre Jr. When he gets inside, this guy's determined to finish.
Harris looking it over to take the lead. That one misses. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. It's Washington high post. The kick out to Ball. Knocks down the 3-ball. Ball's got 19 points.
I do not know if there's a more confident family in the NBA. Ball wants the ball when it matters most.
Shot is good, and the Charlotte lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Isaac.
Man, I like how poised Isaac is. Excellent calmness and control. That's impressive for a young guy.
Back to Ball. Pass to Oubre. Pocket 6. To the inside. He doesn't hit that one. Isaac with some nice D. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Ball dishes to Oubre, and it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
1:19 left in the 4th quarter. Oubre, it's blocked.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Fultz kicks the ball. Back to Fultz. Just 5 to shoot. Great D that time from Oubre.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
The drive by Ball. Yes!
Well, I tell you, there's nothing more impressive than seeing a young player keeping his composure in a high-stakes, big-league situation.
It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Outstanding poise from Fultz there. I mean, his team looks for him to provide buckets like that, and he doesn't disappoint.
Ball against Isaac. Ball kicks to Williams. He dishes it to Hayward. Isaac against Ball. Can't cash in from close range.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
To Isaac. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
And the development of Isaac, exciting to watch. When he's playing with this kind of confidence, he comes up big in the clutch.
And so it's the Hornets who come out on top. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the